One or the other.
Yes. OMG! Why you looking at me like that? I scared the shit out you, didn't I? OMG, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. Yes, please don't adjust your computer screen. It's really me and Mikkel and Dennis. And we haven't done a video, all three of us together, in over 2 years. So shout out to Dennis for making it to the Scorpion Show with me and Mikkel. Please make sure you start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button. And please make sure that you share this video on Facebook and Twitter. Please make sure that you share this video on Facebook and Twitter. Please make sure that you share this video on Facebook and Twitter. And if you do not have any Scorpion Show merchandise yet, I'm going to need you to head on over to thescorpionshow.spreadshirt.com and get yourself a shirt. I'm wearing one of our new shirts, Shut the Fuck Up and Do It Tour 2014. So, you know, that's my thing for this year. You know, stop talking about the shit that you want to do and just fucking do it. And, you know, so, you know, that's my little thing for the year. And we have shirts like I Shade, that have several on the bags, on the phones, and all that. So I'm going to need you to go over there and go get yourself a shirt. And to those that did buy a shirt, please make sure that you email me the picture so I can use your photos in some of the intros to our videos. As you guys know, I was in Atlanta 2 weeks ago. Shout out to Candy, shout out to Rocks. I did videos with them down there, and you know, you guys seem to enjoy them. And I do want to talk about one of the topics that we talked about in the video. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody in the ATL. Some people was actually mad that I didn't have time to see them, but you know what? It's all right. I'll see you next time I come there. And just shout out to everybody in the A. So me and Mikkel and Dennis, we have a lot of topics to discuss. A lot of stuff has happened since we haven't been here. And what would you like to start with first? Because we got a lot of shit.
I don't know.
We got the Grammys, Avante, Wendy. We got a lot of stuff. And
what is he looking at?
Who?
Him.
Oh, he's looking at you. He wants you to talk.
Yeah, no, you got the floor.
I said what's on first.
All right, but let's just open it up. Since it's fresh, let's bust it open. Last night was the 2014 Grammy Awards. Right. I didn't watch the whole show, okay? I watched a good 2 hours of the show.
That's the whole fucking show.
Yeah, I mean, what's so bad is that I wasn't really interested in the Grammys this year because I'm like, what are you looking at?
Right, he's looking around. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck.
You're talking.
Just look straight.
All right.
He ain't gonna throw this off. No, he's not. Not today. So
who invited him? Because I'm here. So I'm here.
He told me, he said, I'm coming. I said, well.
Oh, did you tell him I was coming?
Yes.
Where's the mix up?
No.
So no, he made me feel great. Wait.
How the fuck did the mix up?
No, this is what happened. I was trying to get information out of him because I was off today, asking him what he was doing today. Because he didn't know I was off.
Okay.
So I'm just like, what you doing today? Or, you know, so-and-so, so-and-so, you want to go out to eat? He's like, what you off? And I'm like, I'm actually going to go out to eat. Clearly, I'm off.
Right.
But he was like, well, I got to record today. I'm like, well, what time are you recording? He said, like, around 5. I'm like, well, all right, well, I'm going to come crash. I said something like that, but...
Yo, just let me... No. I'm here today. And when I'm here, you don't crash. You can crash when he's here, not when I'm here. It's a whole different ball game, okay?
Dennis, if Dennis, you want to tell the story, tell it the fuck right,
okay? Now, if you want to keep filling in when I ain't here, you don't crash nothing when I am there.
So so you're gonna say, well, what y'all do? No, he said, well, what y'all doing today? Well, I said I have to record, but I was like, see, I was trying to get you to take me to the market, but you want to be hanging all around so and so and so and so. So then
I don't know
he curses me out. Then we started arguing about the police shooting today. Then he asked, well, what was we doing? I said, I'm recording.
Oh, no, bitch. Oh, no, hold on.
What?
You tried it.
No,
Thank you.
I'm reading it.
I'm not going to just
let me finish.
I'm Judge Million, okay? And Judge Million says the proof is in the emails and the text messages. The people court.
But
this says is, what time
and he tried to make me feel bad.
No, he didn't make me feel bad. When I see
he made me feel bad because he's going to say, oh, well, I was just trying to hang out with you since I haven't seen you in so long. Now,
okay, no, but that's not what I need to find. That's not what I need to find. What I need is right here. It says, okay. Then it says, What time you recording so I can come and add my 2 cents?
Now wait.
You tried it on that one.
Now wait.
And I'm gonna let you slide.
Now look.
But hold on. Hello.
Yes.
You said no thoughts allowed. Really? No thoughts allowed. Because we already got 1. We don't need 2.
You only thought?
No, him. Okay? Because I don't live here. Then he says like 5, telling you, okay, we were going to be recording like 5 o'clock. So then you put laughing my ass off. Then you, Mr. Simmons, said, you got time to record it though? Why would he have time to record it? I'm coming.
No, the reason why I said you got to
right.
No, they say you got to throw him off. The reason why I said, oh, you got time to record, because this bitch ain't want to take me to the market. But you
got time to record. Oh, yeah, but you can sit your ass on YouTube.
How you doing?
No.
But he didn't have to take you to no market. You can walk your happy ass.
No, I wanted to go to Bottom Dollar. I've been trying to get there.
Bottom Dollar? Where's Bottom Dollar at?
31st and Girard.
Kevin, no.
31st and Girard, and you live at 22nd and Burks? You tried it.
I'm not catching nobody there.
You tried it.
I'm not catching nobody. I just go to the
He don't get it.
Yeah, don't drive.
But at the end of the day,
I mean, you got a trespass, don't you?
Bitch, when am I going with a trespass?
Well, you got $2, don't you? You just can't. You just brought your ass back from Atlanta. I don't know you got coins.
I ain't got no fucking coins, bitch.
Okay? I know you met somebody down there.
Actually, I did meet somebody.
I know you did.
I said,
this is awkward.
This isn't awkward. This is my thing.
This is awkward for you because you're not supposed to be here.
Mikkel, stop trying me because listen, they want to see this and then they just want to be piggybacking like Mikkel read them then don't let Mikkel talk to you like that. Nobody got time for all that.
No, they're not. Because Kevin's going to get on there. Don't talk about my friend. That's my friend.
That's
my friend.
And
Don't disrespect my friend. Well, they've been disrespecting me for 5 fucking years. And he hasn't said anything yet. But as soon as Dennis comes on, that's my friend.
Bitch, you know how to defend yourself. And
so does Dennis. This is a grown ass man.
I'll defend you too. But Dennis ain't going to be coming up on my shit.
Dennis looks older than... Dennis looks like he's older than both of us. He can defend his damn self. No, I'm just saying not in the bad way.
Take your hat off and you're going to look like you're older than both of us put together.
Riding, okay. You know, one thing you won't do is do that.
Don't stop it then if you can't.
No, ain't no stopping, okay?
This shit.
Because this is my...
No, you know what? This whole segment is getting cut out.
But she don't even fucking... Look what she... No, it's not getting cut out. What does she have on? Because she don't live here. Excuse me. Don't ever try me like that again.
She just saw my jeans shorts. I just said my pants in the dry.
So back to the Grammys. Back to the Grammys. So last up in 2014 Grammy Awards, Beyonce opened up the show. Now I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't excited for the Grammys. I still wasn't excited when Beyonce was on there because I didn't want her to perform Drunken Love. If you don't believe me, read my tweets from the weekend. I can't picture her performing Drunken Love because the song is just too fucking sexual, first of all. And I can't picture her being on a show like the Grammys performing a song like that. So I was thinking she would go a little bit safer, and at first I thought she might have performed XO. Then I was like, okay, well, Flawless is not that bad of a song choice to perform, so I thought maybe she would do that. But when she opened up, I was just like, yes, it's Beyonce. You know, I was all excited. But then when she get into the performance was, what? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm listening to you. He's laughing. Why?
It's so funny.
No. You see me looking at you because I'm listening to you, and he's.
And the performance was okay. It wasn't nothing spectacular at all. This is one of the first time. First of all, Beyonce wasn't even hyped like that.
Right.
She wasn't really hyped like that for the Grammys.
You know what happened too?
But
go ahead.
But you know, it was just. That's not a song that you can't perform like on no show. It was just. It was child. It was just child.
It was just safe.
Child.
It was safe. My personal opinion on the performance, I thought the performance was okay. I didn't think it was bad, and I didn't think it was good. I just thought it was okay. I enjoyed seeing Jay-Z and Beyonce together on stage. I always enjoy seeing them together on stage. My personal opinion, a lot of people didn't agree with me, and a lot of people did agree with me. Actually, one of my coworkers today, she wanted to argue with me about it. I wanted Beyonce to kind of open up the show with
That's not how you open a show.
And then go into Drunken Love. But then everybody was like, no, Partition's not really a song that you perform. But I'm thinking like Partition would have really gotten the crowd like really, really high. Because when you stop and think about it, the way she was performing last night on that fucking chair, she might as well have did Partition.
But look, if
you see what I'm saying? Like, she might as well have Partition.
Or just the intro.
Or just the intro of Partition. Like that's what I thought she was gonna do, like a medley. Like she didn't have to do the whole Partition, but once I got into Drunken Love, I was like, damn, Beyonce, you really didn't give me what I wanted. And when I watched her shake her ass and the camera fixated on her ass through half of the performance, I was like, damn, she should have just did it like Partition. Because then that her whole outfit and her whole look was giving me Partition. But it was giving me I want to get fucked.
It wouldn't fit her. First of all, this album really don't fit the cookie cutter Beyonce. This don't.
No, it doesn't. But I mean,
so she has to be careful. Like, you know, she want to do Partition. Save that shit for the BET Awards. Do not do that at the Grammys. Do fucking not.
Okay, but listen to this. But okay, I understand what you're saying, and I understand a lot of people when they say she shouldn't do Partition. But my thing is, why would Partition be any worse than what she gave us visually last night?
Because
visually she was
visually, but lyrically,
surfboard.
I wouldn't do that chair.
Surfboard. But listen, lyrically, she talking about y'all don't want to see Beyonce on her knees. Bitch, them girls would have went off for 40 days and 89.
They would have ate it. They would have loved it.
No, Beyonce would have got ridiculed singing a song like that.
She would have gotten ridiculed, but you know what? Beyonce can weather a ridicule. Look what happened to her last year at the inauguration. They tore her. People forgot about Obama swearing, giving the oath of office the second time. They talked about her for 40 days and 40 nights for a whole week. You didn't even think about that. You just thought about her. And and that's what the whole. It was on every major news channel. And what happened? The Super Bowl. Then you forgot all about the inauguration. Beyonce would have weathered that. She would have weathered it just like any other big artist. Yeah, because she don't say anything.
What could she say?
She don't say anything.
But it's just not. But what do you think? Because you kind of quiet.
I was trying to get a word.
Okay, go ahead.
But you got to fight for this. This is the view, okay?
But first of all, I don't think that nothing about her performance was safe. You said it was safe. I don't think that it was a safe performance. Look what she had on. Like, that wasn't safe.
Well, I mean, but
then didn't she only have like less than 2 weeks to rehearse?
It don't matter.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, let me tell you something. I have been a fan of Beyonce's for a long time. Beyonce is one of those performers that you don't really need. She don't really need that much of rehearsal. Okay, because Beyonce, she got that video. We all seen that video on YouTube where that guy is in the studio teaching her how to do the "Why Don't You Love Me" choreography. She's sitting there watching him, and then she gets the fuck up and she catches it just like that. So Beyonce is not one of those people that she needs weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Like for instance, I asked somebody who's a part of her team one day. Sorry to jump off a subject, but I said, well, you know, damn, when they on tour and they go to all these different countries, they tour around the world, do they ever, you know, rehearse? Because, you know, some people, even though, you know, you do a thing all the time, you kind of rehearse just to keep. And they was like, oh no, we never rehearse. We only rehearse before the tour, and then during the tour, we never rehearse. Like, we just go on stage and we perform and get off. And I'm like, y'all do that? Like, y'all aren't afraid that y'all might miss something? And they were like, no, because she's so into it that she knows what she's doing. So it's not like Beyonce needs a whole month to perform. I just think this performance was just.
She could have gave us.
She could have gave us a little bit more.
Because she sat in the chair the whole fucking time.
And I didn't like the fact that
Like, are you kidding me?
I was getting dizzy. Because the thing was spinning and spinning and spinning.
And it looked like she was about to start singing Partition.
And then the lights, I didn't like the way the lights were off for like majority of the performance. I just thought that my face lit up when Jay-Z walked on stage. Before he walked on stage, my face wasn't lit up. I was just like, all right, well, come on. What are you giving? Like, what are you giving?
You know what I would have just loved? I would have loved for Beyonce to open up the Grammys with. I would have loved for her to open up the Grammys with Flawless. Because if she already going to be bold with this Drunken Love and coming out there and nipple slipping and all of that shit, if she made a statement saying bow down bitches at the Grammys, that is music's biggest night. If you want to show how your new image, you want to show how cocky you are, how you that bitch, how you that #1 bitch, you go out there and say, bow down bitches. I took my time to live my life, but don't think I'm just his little wife. Don't get it twisted. This is my shit. Bow down bitches. Now that's how you get the girls talking.
Ridiculed her for
but
that
that's how you get the girls talking.
Well, let me tell you something. They would have been talking if she did Partition.
Child,
they would have been talking.
No, that would have been crazy.
No, it wouldn't. They would have talked, Kevin, regardless of whether they would have talked. They would have talked because Beyonce would have did something. First of all, I think visually. I'm still stuck on the visual. Visually, Beyonce gave me something that you rarely see her give on an award show. She gave sex. Like, that was the sexiest I've ever seen her. Like, and then on top of that, she was up on her man, and it was just like, I was really waiting for him to, like, smack her ass, but he kind of, like rubbed it or something. I wanted him to smack it. Like he did the BT Awards that one year. That was hot. But her ass was out. She was giving me sex. Her hair was wet. She was looking wet. She was wet. She was wet. Everything was wet. Partition, I just think that Partition would have been real. Everybody would have been talking about it. There would have been people who loved it. There would have been people who criticized it and said, "Oh, you too old." And then by next week, but the performance would have been way better. And by next week, everybody would have forgot all the fuck about it.
And Partition would be on the radio.
Long story short,
on the radio.
Long story short, Beyonce's best Grammys opening was with Prince, and it hasn't been topped yet.
That was her best Grammy. Oh yeah, that was her best Grammys opening when she did with Prince. But her best opening of a award show ever was at the BT Awards when she did Deja Vu. She slayed that. Okay. Shit, now that was an opening.
Yes. So we had the biggest winners of last night was Pharrell, Daft Punk, and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. They basically swept the rap categories they were nominated in, and Jay-Z won for Best Rap Song with Justin Timberlake. But, you know, what got a lot of people talking is that Macklemore texted Kendrick Lamar and said, "You were robbed for the best rap album." Like,
oh, and who won?
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. They won the Grammy for best rap album. But see, this is my thing. No,
I didn't watch the Grammys.
No, this was the text message that's been going around today.
I turned Hollywood.
But my thing is this: if you are nominated for any category, fuck that. You are worthy of being nominated in that category. If the Grammys seen it for you, they seen it for you. I would never sit there and say, "Oh well, you had the better video than me, or you had the better thing than me, so this is what is really yours." No, fuck that. If I got nominated for something and they give it to me, I won. I would say I'm glad to be nominated with you, but you know, I'm accepting this award. Or if you feel that he accepted, well, I'm accepting this for the both of us, but it's going home with me. Like, I would never text nobody, "Yeah, bitch, you really deserve best YouTube show. We're really not that good."
That's a slap in the green face.
But how dare you down yourself and say you're not worthy?
So can I ask you a question? What happened with this whole marriage thing? Who got married at the Grammys?
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis married 33 couples. There was straight couples and gay couples. I'm about to say.
No, he showed me the text message.
So, you know, they had one of the best performances because they performed "Same Love" and they didn't use Jennifer Hudson and God. And
wait, so they had 30 couples on stage?
No, they was in the house. You really missed a good.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
It wasn't that bad, but it was. You know,
somebody told me that Queen Latifah officiated it.
Yeah. Madonna came out and sung. You know, but you know, some people thought, "Oh well, Queen Latifah." Look, I'm gonna just leave Queen Latifah alone. She just lives her life. It is what it is. Now, come on. It doesn't take a rocket scientist.
Well, they knew who to get to do it.
How you doing? And she didn't say no.
And she didn't say no.
Cool J was the host. So I mean,
Cool J is always the host.
But I saw him like twice.
No, he's just. I don't like him as a host.
Me neither.
I think he only get this gig because he has a show on CBS, and they just keep him because it's safe. Like the Grammys need some entertainment. Like
they need Kevin Hart.
Bitch, I was about to say that because Kevin Hart.
That's too broad up for them.
Kevin Hart and Juliana Rancic, their chemistry, like he was just funny. His girlfriend, I don't know who Kevin Hart's girlfriend is, but she's beautiful, but she's just a bitch because she was not there for the. She wasn't there like have fun, like she just standing there all.
Well, some people don't like to be.
Well, don't show up. Like have fun.
Or maybe they just tell her before she get there, just stand there and look pretty. It's not for you. It's
she's like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Girl,
she didn't say all that.
She said she didn't want to, you know.
No. Don't go there because I watched. Look, I watched it. Excuse me, Julian. Okay, and she said no, she didn't want to.
Y'all turn around.
He tried to downplay like, oh, she didn't want to do nothing. They told her because Juliana said her butt was big. So Juliana asked her to turn around and show her butt, and she said, "No, I don't want to show my butt. Like, this national TV, what? This ain't no. I'm not a horse. You wait until I'm not a horse. I'm a human being. Don't ask me to turn around and show my butt."
You talking about Juliana Rancic from EastEnders?
Yes. She was interviewing Kevin, and then she gave Kevin said, "You know, your girlfriend's really pretty. She's beautiful." And he said, "Thank you." And he was like, "Oh," she was like, "You know, she has a big butt." And she was like, "Can you turn around and show your butt?" And she was like, "No." Like,
she showed on Instagram.
Yeah, but she didn't want to show up on the red carpet. Okay, that's Instagram.
So yeah,
it's not that serious if she didn't want to show her butt.
It's really not.
It's not that serious.
If you
that's like if somebody that's like if you go on somebody's red carpet and say, "Kevin, pull out your penis."
Well, no, that's
it's not different. It's not. Or Kevin, grab your crotch. You do it on Instagram.
But I don't do it on Instagram.
But I'm saying if you did, if you did, you would say no, it's not that place. It's not that bitch here. I don't think it's that serious that she didn't turn around.
Instagram is big as night. So
she just don't have personality like Kevin Hart. So
okay, but Kevin Hart is the star. She don't have to have personality. She's just his girlfriend. Yeah, that's his girlfriend. You may have person. Does that mean you might have it? No.
I would want him to.
Just like
but this is not Kevin Hart's girlfriend's show. This is Kevin Hart's show. We're not here for Kevin Hart's girlfriend. I don't even know her name. I don't care about her. I don't care about her boyfriend. Right?
Have you seen Ride Along?
I don't care about either one of them.
Why not? You told me you live next door to him.
Next door to who?
Her face like what? Next door to when?
Moving along.
Yes. So I just want to send our condolences to the family of Avante Aquino, who was found while his parts of his body washed up ashore in New York 2 weeks ago, and his family really didn't want to believe that was him. They were saying, well, we're not going to believe it until the DNA results come back and they confirm that it was his body. And if y'all didn't know, he was an autistic teenager who left school. I wish y'all be quiet on the sideline.
Ain't nobody said that was Amber.
What are you talking about? What the fuck?
She know what I'm talking about.
You looked at us. We sitting here listening to you.
So
you inviting all these fucking people that want to be quiet. Now he want everybody to be quiet when he invited them.
Because I'm talking about something serious.
He invite the whole fucking block. Well, now I want y'all to be quiet. Well, then don't invite him.
Oh, you sure?
No, you tried it. I want y'all to be quiet. That voice came from over there. Me and Den sitting there listening. And why are you chewing that gum like that?
Wait, Mikhail, stop coming at me like that.
He chewing that gum in my face like that. Don't tell me to stop. Go ahead, Kevin. No, don't. For real.
Stop.
No, we can get real.
No, stop it.
No, don't tell me to stop.
Stop. See, now you want to smile.
I don't want to smile nothing.
Got him. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so his body washed up ashore.
What?
They just going to read this video. So his body, no, they're not, bitch.
They're going to read you.
No, that's all right. After they finish reading you.
So his body, listen, okay? So he was an autistic teenager who ran out of school. They got him on camera running out of school. But which baffles the shit out of me is that there's no other cameras around. And as big as New York City is, no one has a camera of where he ran to, or anywhere.
But they said that he was supposed to have a monitor too. Like there was supposed to be somebody with him. Like a person with him.
Like
because I think
he was missing for hours before they realized that he was gone. Like, I just think that's so sad, and
sad.
His family is going to sue the city.
I would sue the school too. Yeah, I would sue the school.
Like, that's just messed up. Because it's a part of the school district is a part of New York City, and like when you represent the school, you represent the city too.
So basically, somebody dismantled this little boy.
No, nobody dismantled him. It seems like he might have. I don't know if he jumped into the river, but his body washed up ashore because he was in the water.
No, but they said that they only found his arms and his legs.
They found different body parts. He might have been eaten up.
Oh my god.
No, but if I can't. No, because I can't see them only finding his arms and his legs if that was the case, then his whole body would be gone. Somebody killed that little boy and threw his parts inside of that river.
You think somebody cut him up and threw him in?
Yeah, that's not impossible. Look at Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy killed all those women and cut their bodies up and lived in the same apartment with those dead bodies.
I just want to know why haven't they tracked time by time, scouring videos from everywhere to find out, because he was found 11 miles away from the school. Nobody knows nothing.
You know what's so sad about New York City too, but not just New York City, but a lot of big cities, not just New York, but I was watching this thing a few months ago, probably like last year or something, where they were doing the surveillance cameras. I think I said something to you about it. The surveillance cameras in the subways in New York City, and they say half the surveillance cameras don't even work. Now, how do you have surveillance cameras in these subway systems and half of them don't even work?
Because they only
like that's
when something
crazy. But God forbid if something bad happens and then you go to this camera and then it's not even on. Like I was watching this first 48 episode and it was like that, and they had this body was dumped in this field, and right across from where her body was dumped was this big ass tree, and on the tree was this camera. And they were like, oh my God, now we'll be able to see who killed her and who dumped her body. The camera didn't even work.
Oh my God.
Why do you have cameras out there if they don't work?
Right.
Well, I'm glad SEPTA has over 20,000 cameras.
Hopefully all 20,000 of them work.
Well, I never heard
all
that
the
none
money
of
that
them
they
don't
taking
work.
from fucking Philadelphia SEPTA, they better work.
No,
First of all, I be on the bus and don't
Right.
even realize that it's a camera sitting right there.
Oh, I do, because I know when it's a camera on
like,
me.
it's
Of course you
cameras.
know.
Yeah, I do.
Messy.
Let me tell you, messy ain't the word.
Y'all trying.
I go to people's houses and I know where every hidden camera's at. That's why I say when I cut up, you come to me. I'm not going to you.
Speaking of cameras, how about this 20-year-old? Well, I believe he's 23, whatever his age. He's a student, and he has HIV, and he filmed himself having sex with over 32 people. The police found him having sex with 32 people. He recorded them, all men, and coming to his dorm room having all kinds of nasty sex.
It was girls too.
And, well, no, they said men. From the story I've read, now if it was girls too, then hey. But from what I've read from the news, that it was men, and they found the videotapes, and they're trying to get these people to come forward. But you know, some people don't want to come forward. But one of the guys that went forward said that they contracted HIV from him. And they found the videos, and he was actually in one of the videos. And you know, this is my thing. Is this trifling? Like if you find out you're HIV positive, and then you want to go out and destroy so many other people's lives because your life has been destroyed. I am not with that at all. If you have HIV, you can meet people. And tell people, what you have. And if some people choose to go with it, they'll go with it. If not, they won't. But for you to just say, well, I'm going to just kill as many people, you fucking wrong for that shit. And when I was in Atlanta, it was this church pastor found guilty for giving 2 women of his church HIV. And he said one of the girls knew it. And
wait, you went to his church?
No, one of the you tried it.
No, I'm just saying.
The girls,
he said like you.
One of the girls. No, one of the girls. He's saying that you done fucked my head up. He said that she knew he had HIV and she said she didn't. Anyway, they found him guilty. They found him guilty of it. He knew he had it since 2005. And who's to say who else? And he had a wife and children.
Wait, these 2 people that he was sleeping with was all in the same church?
Was in the same church. Yes. Yes.
Remember that guy on the Yala who was sleeping with those 10 different women in his church? He was the pastor. He was a pastor, and he was sleeping with 10 different women.
Now this is my thing. Now I know it's bad. Like people blame the person. What that gum you want? What?
Who's chewing gum?
I don't know, but this is my thing. This is what I'm gonna ask y'all. Yes, it's bad that this person is going around doing this, but can you blame the other person too for having unprotected sex?
Yes, that's everybody.
Because I don't want to, because I didn't want to sound.
Well, everybody plays a part. You're going up there, like you need.
First of all, there's too many condom commercials. There's too many people out here with diseases. There's too many, HIV commercials. There's too many pregnancies, unwanted pregnancies. There's too many of that for us not to know to be
the risk
of it all. Like, it's horrible that the person who's doing it is doing it. But it's even more sad that you are laying down with someone that you met offline,
right,
and decide to lay down with them and have sex. I've seen plenty of videos on X2 where people are writing in the description, met this person off of A for A or Jack, and y'all having sex unprotected. You don't know this person. It's bad enough that you're writing in the description that you met them offline, and then you're going to make it even worse by going in there and having unprotected sex with them. Like, Hello? And then people get on me and they laugh at me because I say I haven't had sex since 2010. You damn right. But guess what? I don't have any type of diseases either. And I'm not laying down with nobody.
But you can
anything.
And if you want to cut up, you can cut up. You ain't got to go all the way, but you know you can also
and you need to protect yourself when you're cutting up too.
Yes, protect yourself. It's not hard at all, but a lot of people don't want to do it, and I do feel bad for people in relationships that catch it when they been with this person for X amount of time and they go off and then they bring it back to you. Now that's not your fault. But what I'm saying is, if you want to have random sex, damn it, protect yourself.
Right.
It's not hard to do. Put a condom on.
Right.
And first of all, even when you go to the clubs, and even if you drunk, bitch, they give out condoms and they give out lubes.
First Friday, they be out there doing outreach.
Look, they give it out.
Look, Amber, look.
First Friday, they be in the club doing outreach, giving out condoms.
He has the bands of condoms that they give.
Yes, they got all of this. Condoms, lubes, everything.
This is mine.
That's mine, bitch.
I was about to say.
And you're not going home with that because you like to take stuff and no.
Kevin, let him have that.
No, it's mine.
But Kevin, you wasn't thinking about it until you said it. Like a 5-year-old. Ain't that how 5-year-olds be? That's mine. That's mine. But you wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, it does mean something. Give it back. What does that mean to you?
Don't worry about it. But it's not his. Stop trying to instigate shit.
That's all right, then. I'll get you one.
You trying to be like, no.
I'll get you one, then. It's all right.
But anyway, what I'm saying is, they're giving out all these condoms and lubes. Like, please protect yourself because I don't want to see.
Lube don't do nothing for me.
I don't want to see.
Well, how would you know? You
Well,
used it since 2010.
Because I was going to read, and I'm saying something.
I was joking. It was a joke. Shut up. Shut up.
2004.
Well, don't I'm talking to you like that.
No, because I heard what you were saying. You shut up. Gonna snatch that thing back from him. Don't snatch that.
That was fun because he's gonna say, "Ooh, that's fine."
I just want to say it's always the loudest person in the room that's.
And it's always the quietest one. It's always the quietest ones that's the sneakiest ones.
Preaching what they don't practice.
It's always the quietest ones that's entertaining. Go ahead, Kevin Hart. Entertain me.
What?
You entertain everybody else.
Lies you tell.
No lies you tell.
Mikhail, what is your problem with me?
I don't have a problem with you.
For real.
No, I don't have a problem with you.
You sure you don't?
No, I'm positive.
All right, then keep it cute.
Amber, who's he talking to? Seriously, who is he talking to?
Because I don't want people out there in YouTube to really, try to like feed into it. I don't want them tweets and them comments.
Hateful comments coming towards you.
Don't let them talk to you like that.
Right,
when I know.
Right, yeah.
You don't mean
you
that.
know, but do me a favor. Don't.
No, but to see it.
I'm saying, but don't
to see it.
Because your hands get a little too close.
But to see it.
But to see it. Okay? Yeah, okay? Because their hands get a little too close. They will see it.
Okay, Tammy Roman.
Yeah, all right. Watch it. Don't do this. Don't do that. Who did that to her that day? Who was that doing that to her? Mika. She said Sika.
I don't do a lot of this.
No, because his hand was getting close. Like
what you gonna do?
Not a damn thing. We have to buy you a new
Kevin,
Thor.
you already you did what?
We would have to buy him a new Thor.
There's some sexual tension. I can feel it.
You ain't had sex in
your hands get a little too.
You ain't had sex in 2010. Your shit is dry. Luke gonna do shit for you.
Ty's calling you.
Kevin, get your friend, okay? Because he's trying.
He's trying to wet it up for you.
No, he's not trying to wet nothing up over here.
Yes. So
we have a lady in the room.
She shouldn't be here. Scorpion show. So the FCC.
Yeah, it is the Scorpion show. With two hosts.
The FCC.
So what are you doing here?
Don't try me.
Bye.
Don't try me.
Mr. No Call, No Show.
That's right. And when I don't call, and when I do call and I don't show, I tell Kevin to call you. But I see by the comments, I need to stop telling them to call you. Because they don't like to see you.
Ooh, this tension. Sure.
There's a lot of tension.
Shit.
It's sexual tension coming from him.
No, it's
I'm
not.
chilling.
I'm chilling too.
Record. Like, really.
You just want to record.
Dan, let me tell you something.
You just want to record.
Whenever you want to interject, bitch, just interject.
Right. Because right now, it's the Kevin and Mikhail show. And Dennis is just sitting there. So I'm waiting for you to interject too. Because I want to hear what you got to say. Let me tell you something. We've been doing this for 5 years. When he's talking, I know how to cut him off. And he knows how to cut me off.
All right, listen. First of all,
but you sitting there like a little kid. When am I going to say something?
Because
you better say something.
The very first time I came on with y'all, I'm living and I'm experiencing. So it's like the first time.
Sorry,
I don't like how he touching you and why he looking at me like that. That was saying that.
You too flustered by the comments. Fuck the comments. Be Dennis. What they gonna do? Beat your ass?
You got some fucking nerve. Every time they beat them,
because if they come for, first of all, there's a right way to say everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if you don't like that, you can say, well, I'm cool that I ain't like that. But if you start saying, oh, I don't like how that bitch speak, or why the fuck he got to be there, and where is Mikkel? Once they start doing all that shit, you don't disrespect my friends.
Right, that's right.
I don't care what you say. It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
That's right.
Boom. So yeah. So we're going to go to this FCC. The FCC wanted to wait 10 years to say, oh, we did Janet Jackson wrong. We should have never did that to her. And oh, by the way.
With what?
The Super Bowl. And he's going to say, oh, by the way, Janet wasn't the one that pulled her titty out anyway.
They know that.
They been knew that shit. Like, y'all, what just makes me mad is that people don't realize the devastation that it did to Janet's career because she was blacklisted everywhere. For all those who don't know, MTV produced a halftime show for CBS. Viacom is the parent company of CBS MTV. And once Janet titty came out, everybody wanted to complain. The FCC sued Janet Jackson. MTV was like, we're not going to promote your album. We're not going to play your videos. And then they had on some radio stations at the time too. So there's like, Janet, we're not going to play your music on none of our stations. It just really, really hurt Janet's career. Even Disney was like, no, Janet, bitch, we not even going to have your little Mickey Mouse doll in our shit.
Even Lena Horne.
And Lena Horne said, no, bitch, we don't want you to play me. Like, Janet lost a lot of opportunities over a fucking half-second nipple slip from Justin Timberlake. And Justin Timberlake was a bitch because Justin Timberlake didn't even take the blame for it. Justin Timberlake just moved on with his career and then wanted to apologize to Janet a couple years later and wonder why Janet is no longer fucking with him. And to this day, from what I know, Janet still don't fuck with Justin Timberlake. But Justin Timberlake's music career soared, and he threw shade at Janet on one of his songs about why you so bitter because I'm on top of the charts and you're not, and all of this, and we can't hear you because I'm so up here. Oh, he went off for 40 Days and 80 Nights on the song. Like, Janet's career just really, like, I feel bad for her that happened, but then it took you 10 years to say something like, the fuck out of here, bitch. Like, we already knew that y'all wanted to destroy Janet because of what was going on with Michael. Y'all already think that the Jackson family is crazy. So if you couldn't get Michael, now, bitch, we're going to get Janet. That's what it all seems to me like. They got it out for the Jackson family. And, you know,
They don't have niggas with no power.
Like,
what can Janet do about that?
It's nothing Janet can do now.
She can't sue. She can't.
No, there's a statute of limitations, and she's past that.
It's not. But Janet just had to weather the storm. Janet weathered the storm.
Yeah, now she's pregnant.
Well,
and I think she is pregnant.
Her career didn't totally flop. She did 3 movies, both of the Tyler Perry's. Black Girl.
No, but her tour didn't do too. Yeah, she did.
She came out with 3 albums.
Yeah, but I mean, it still wasn't.
It wasn't how it was supposed to be.
But she didn't have to go to because acting was her first. Acting
is true.
Acting come before music.
But when they're not buying your music, what else can you do?
That's why she's a triple threat. That's why she can sing, act, and dance.
But and I'll go see Janet in any movie. If she gives me Why Did I Get Married To Again, she need an Oscar. Like a good role where she could play a good bitch. She gonna get an Oscar. That's where Janet should go at an Oscar. You done everything in music. Act. Go at an Oscar.
Speaking of Oscars and Golden Globes, what about The Butler not being nominated for nothing?
I am not ashamed that it's not nominated for nothing.
We went and saw it together.
Yes.
Good ass fucking movie.
It was great, but I don't know.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I saw The Butler. I think I saw it twice.
We all seen it, yeah.
Yeah, I did see it twice. That's 6 hours I sat through it. It was a good movie. But I said this when I first saw the movie, and I said it when I saw it again. Forrest Whitaker did a really good job, but there was nothing Oscar-worthy about his performance. Oprah did a really good job, but to me, it was like a comeback performance for Oprah, but it was nothing Oscar worthy about it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
I told you
Forrest
that
Whitaker did a very good job. But let me tell you something. The movie was The Butler. When I was sitting and watching, I couldn't wait until Oprah came on the screen. Like Forrest Whitaker, at certain parts of the movie, he was just like, "Hi, I'm Louis Gang." Oh, come on! I can't hear you. Speak up. Like I thought I was watching Michael Jackson talk.
Listen, we saw a whole different side of Oprah. She had an affair in the movie.
Yeah. Okay, I've had affairs off the movie.
Cigarettes.
That's for all that. You could have watched The Color Purple if you ain't never seen it before.
Seen what?
The
Color Purple.
Color Purple.
Yeah, but it was just like, to me that was just like raw.
Oprah was good in The Butler. I do believe that Oprah should have been nominated for. Well, she was nominated for a Screen Actors Guild Award. That's the only. Yeah, and the Critics' Choice Awards. The SAG Awards didn't. No, that is Screen Actors Guild. The Golden Globes didn't nominate her, and the Oscars didn't nominate her. I mean,
well, there was a lot of movies that came out.
12 years of slavery.
Yeah, 12 years.
They got them like 9 nominations.
And what about Fruitvale Station? Like that movie right there. Like that was. All right.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I did hear how good it was. Yeah. But you know, to me, it is a lot of politics when it comes to these movies.
Yeah,
and like acting like niggas, first of all.
Yeah, if you think about the roles we've been nominated, like the black people who've been nominated for, a lot of them ain't really roles that, you know, will be really Oscar worthy, but because they did such a great job at it, bitch, we got to give you this Oscar. But when can we have a hero? What we probably have, and I never seen it. But when can we have a hero in a movie get nominated for a role? But
a superhero?
Not a superhero.
I see what you're talking about.
You know, like but see, I really believe that the people that really deserve their Oscars and didn't get them, Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne for What's Love Got to Do with It. Those were two powerful performances.
Will Smith
and what? Ali. I never seen Ali.
I saw that. That was the year that Denzel Washington won for Training Day, and I really didn't see it.
He act like a nigga. So
he was a nigger in that movie. They gave it to him. Will Smith was amazing in Ali, and Will Smith became Muhammad Ali. Yeah, like I was so upset that he didn't win that because that to me was Will Smith's Oscar, but they gave it to Denzel. I mean, hey.
If you look at who won lately, we won for A Maid. We won for A Monster with Monique. We got one with
Heart.
No, the last
Mary as a
child.
Well, Jamie Foxx was Ray Charles
and
drugs. How he was on drugs and like.
Yeah, but he was playing a legendary musician.
Yeah, that was his role.
There was a lot of them that's on drugs, white and black.
Right, you're right about that.
So, I don't know what it. Because, you know, black people are still trying to get through to Hollywood, and, you know, we have these great African-American cats. This year, 2013 was a great year for black films.
Yes,
but now we got to get these directors to stop putting out the coonish stuff, and let's be serious about making movies to where we shouldn't have to say, well, why aren't we nominated? Why? You know, we need to make movies that just be like, this should be nominated, not why not. You got to give powerful performances, and there's a lot of. First of all, why don't Alfred Woodard have an Oscar? Why don't Loretta Devine have an Oscar? Like, we need to give them some
movies.
Why don't they have? I'm just saying, like they can act their asses off. But so we need to give them some great roles.
You said something about Loretta
Divine.
Loretta Devine. My Funny Valentine. She played a retarded.
But that was a made-for-TV movie.
It was a made-for-TV. I just thought that I missed it when it came out.
You did miss it.
But I know Alfred Woodard has a plethora of awards. Emmys, Golden Globes, and all of that. SAGs. Huh?
Jennifer Lewis.
Jennifer Lewis, but she don't get nominated.
Yeah, but I'm saying
everybody say, "Oh, she's she can." They say, "Oh, she's just everybody's mother." No, bitch, give her a role that you will remember. I mean, not saying that she's not memorable, but like, give it to me. Like I remember her in The Preacher's Wife, but I remember her and What's Love Got to Do with it too, because I hated her and What's Love Got to Do. Oh, as the mother,
when she told like when Tina was there, you don't do that. But you know, her mother was money hungry. She was.
Then that was a good topic that you brought up, bitch. Work. I like that. Yeah, that's for 10 minutes. I know that's right. So,
what topic was it?
Movies.
Oh yeah,
The Butler.
Yeah. I just didn't think that Forrest Whitaker was. Then maybe they could have given Lee Daniels like a
best actor. Director.
Like they could have nominated him.
He wrote it.
But Lee Daniels said, he don't. That,
he didn't do it for no awards.
But yeah, he said that. He said those things don't really impress me. And the Butler did a very good job. So as long he's still eating.
Well, I hope he don't get backlash from saying that from the Oscars people.
Yeah, because they do that. But you know what? At the end of the day, as long as you're doing what makes you happy and the people are still coming to see it, don't really matter.
And it was well received.
Yeah, it was very well received.
It was.
But I need to see Fruitvale Station. I really need to see that.
Michael B. Jordan is the next big thing.
He did that.
Yeah,
he really did.
I heard people was crying.
I was crying.
And it just happened like a few years ago. I remember that was on the news.
Don't talk about it because I want to see it. I ain't seen it yet.
Well, you late, Amber.
Well, little girl, she got into a car accident and then her car fell.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what it's about.
I know what it's about.
All right. So Patti LaBelle went on her little icon. Well, I'm calling her icon because she don't want to be called diva rants no more. She just said that she don't want to be called a diva now because they're giving these little heifers divas and they can't even sing.
I'll second that.
Yes, and who would disagree with Patti LaBelle at this point? Patti LaBelle can say whatever she wants. Huh?
Everybody's a diva.
Rihanna, for one.
Rihanna is a diva.
See, when you have the diva name, you have to have the
voice.
voice.
Keep my mouth shut.
Oh, because you know what the girls come for you?
No, because let me tell you something. Patti LaBelle is my grandmother. So everything she said I agreed with. She ain't say no names. She kept it real classy. She ain't say no names. I know who she was talking about.
Me too.
And I know who she wasn't talking about.
Me too.
And that's all I need to say. And that's what I said the other day. I said, it don't need to be explained. I knew exactly who Patty was talking about, and I knew exactly who she wasn't talking about, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay?
And the dog I howl.
Don't forget the World Music Awards 2005. We knew who she sang for. So we knew she wasn't talking about that. No, don't do it. But Patty stands. Okay? She stands for each and every last one of those Destiny Child members. So we knew she wasn't talking about them, but we knew she wasn't talking about them even if she didn't stand for them because all of them in Destiny Child can sing. Mm-hmm. So next.
And Kelly is like her daughter.
They all can sing, yes. All of them can sing. So who was it that she was talking about? We know the people that she wasn't talking about, and Rihanna's not the only person. So I didn't like it when people were saying, "Oh, Rihanna," and she's not the only person out there who can't sing.
Because she said head first, not head first.
Yeah, she said head first. There's plurals. S. There's more to it.
Oh, God. But you know what? That's the problem because we're giving her iconic statuses.
Yeah.
5 years.
And Patti LaBelle said, come on now, like, you don't do that. Mm-hmm. You don't. Patti LaBelle sashayed and Voulez-Vous Che Avec Moi for damn near 60 fucking years. So she has, and still doing it. She has every right to give her fucking opinion. Yeah. And somebody gonna leave a comment gonna say, oh, but Patti LaBelle, your time came and went. Bitch, look who you are talking about. Patti fucking LaBelle. That's like Michael Jackson saying, oh, these little boys out here, they can't really do it. Somebody say, well, Michael, your time came and went. What? That is Michael fucking Jackson.
I swear.
How dare you?
Young and dumb.
They are young and dumb.
They better learn.
Look who they're standing for. They're standing for these new age icons who's been out for 2 years and now they're icons. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Let me say something. Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Gladys Knight, Diana Ross, Tina Turner, Shaka Khan, all those women worked their asses off before anybody called them an icon or whatever. They made sure by the end of their career, those titles were for them. Wasn't nobody calling them no icons and this, that, and third 5 years into the game. They made sure they were. Even Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's been in the game for like, what, 24 years now. But any title you give Mariah Carey is well deserved.
Yes.
Okay?
It's really levels to it.
It's levels to it. And Mariah Carey's that one bitch that Mariah Carey came out and Mariah Carey had that horrible downfall in the early 2000s. But bitch, she was still the shit. And legendary after 10 years. That bitch was Mariah fucking Carey.
And Emancipation of Mimi, that comeback.
And when she, oh my God, that comeback was the best comeback of any fucking
I remember when the Shanti first came out and he was calling her the... Look, I'm about to tell you, listen. I was probably about, 13 or 14 years old, right? And Ashanti came out, they was calling her the princess of R&B, something like that. Mary J. Blige had a problem. Mary J. Blige had a problem with like, how they call her the princess?
Yeah, that was a dig at Aaliyah because they were trying to replace Aaliyah. So they're going to say the princess.
They were trying
Mary J. Blige wasn't feeling that butt as a young child. I'm like, well, why? Mary, let her live.
And
But then you get
But now I get it. Now I get it. Like, it's really levels.
It's
pushback at the 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 pushback.
That's why a certain someone said. That's why a certain. I'm not gonna say nobody's name. That's why a certain someone said that I don't just do this just to give out these singles and this that. I do this to make music. I want to make music. Beyonce said it. She said in her documentary last year, I do this because I want to make I want to make music. I don't want to just keep popping out singles and then they burn off and then I'm coming out with the next one. No, because if you think about it, Aretha, they didn't do that shit. First of all, Aretha and them, when they had singles out, those shits was out for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay? And Aretha Franklin was out for what? In the 70s, she was out for something that she had like fucking 15 fucking Grammys in like 5 fucking years.
But in this day and age, you have so many people out there with music. It's not like it was back in the day. So now that's why I understand why so many people just keep releasing, because you got to keep up with these bitches. Next thing you know, somebody else knew was out. Like, I never heard of Lord of Day.
But listen to this.
She's winning Grammys.
But listen. I understand what you're saying where you got to keep up with these, you got to keep up with these bitches. But just stop and think about it. Somebody like Beyonce, and I hate to throw her in the equation, but somebody like Beyonce is showing us that no, we don't have to keep up with them. Because Beyonce's doing her own fucking thing. She's not keeping up with anybody. Yeah, she carved a name for herself. But let me tell you something. If that was the case, Beyonce would still be trying to keep up with these young girls because these young girls is taking that spot. But Beyonce's doing her own fucking thing.
Let's talk about somebody.
Yes, I can say that.
Look. It's nobody in the league with Beyonce. Beyonce has her own. It's nobody ever going to run.
I agree with you. Hold on, let me just say this. No, I agree with you. But at the end of the day, you got a lot of young girls out here nowadays. You got the Rihannas, you got the Mileys, you got all these. Listen, but these bitches are. But no, listen. But these bitches. I'm sorry to keep calling bitches. But these artists, they are selling, and their music is on the radio, and they're going number one. Beyonce ain't really have a number one hit in a long ass time.
But she's already carved the name for herself. But look at people like Monica. Look at people like Brandy.
Exactly.
And they've been out since the early 90s.
Exactly.
Look how hard it is for them. They got to compete with these girls, but they drop shit and then forget that they got an album out and disappear.
Well, they're not the only ones that do that.
But see, it's hard.
No,
that's why they got
not the only ones that drop stuff and then forget they got an album.
Wait. No. Because
but they are still relevant today.
No, they are. I'm about to say
they are. They're still relevant. Like a girl like Maya, I'm waiting for her.
They have a catalog.
What they call life after come.
Oh my God. That's just like that.
Well, wait a minute. They said that Diddy's bringing back Mace.
Lies. Like for what? Can we get David Kane to come back out first?
They are.
No, but David Kane's still trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they still performing at People High School.
House of Blues and shit. Like,
House of Blues.
But no, but we always like David Kane. We watched Making a Band.
They were good though.
We watched Making a Band. We was into that.
Did she go to Making a Band? Why was she sing?
House of Blues in Los Angeles.
She didn't go there.
How you know? Yes, I did.
To go see Danny Kane?
Years ago.
She's lying her ass off. She's just lying.
Like, no, they just had a performance there, though, and I watched it on YouTube.
YouTube? See, that's where you watching it at. Not at the Grammys.
All right, shut up.
All right. Can we talk about Wendy Williams?
Somebody said Sierra sat on the red carpet and she was doing all these performances. But don't nobody know where's these performances.
I'm about to say, did Sierra perform?
She performed at the after show.
How was
Ain't she pregnant?
She's beautiful.
Did you watch
she
it?
Belly?
Yeah, she has a really nice
She's a good 6 months.
Yeah, she was on the red carpet with it and everything. She's very beautiful. But you know, Sierra keeps saying that she's performing all these places, but there's no receipts. Because I don't know nobody who's showing the ticket stubs.
Yes, I don't see nobody on Instagram.
Y'all are
sell her tickets?
No.
And everybody ain't saying she performed all these things.
Sierra said
that she's supposed to be performed. That was after the
show. No, Sierra said all these different.
She said I'm performing at the Grammys after party.
Sierra said she's booked, but where is she being booked at?
It's for degree women, like empowering.
But every time I see, Sierra's booked on vacations.
All the time.
Yeah, because every time I see her, she's on a vacation.
She's living life.
Yeah, she is living life. Because she ain't got nowhere else to live.
Exactly.
What did Rihanna tell her? Good luck booking that stage you speak of.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No, Rihanna said, not me.
I know she said.
Oh, I was going to say, because I didn't say it. I got my life when she said it, but I didn't say it.
She told. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did.
I just want them to like spark in themselves and just start over.
Rihanna told her, good luck booking that stage.
But listen, y'all say something about Monica and Brandy. They put out albums and forget about it. But they have a catalog of things and music.
It don't matter.
And they have their core fan base that they cater to. They not trying to compete with everybody.
You's a goddamn lie.
No, they're not.
You's a goddamn lie.
No, they're not.
You's a goddamn lie. You's a damn lie.
Brandon's gonna call him tomorrow.
Brandon can call me.
No, I'm just saying. Well, who's your friend?
What?
Oh, she know Dennis. She my Dennis.
No, I'm just saying. But what was she gonna say? What was he talking about? But I want to hear what you gotta say. Go ahead.
No, what I mean, because I maybe I took your statement the wrong way.
No, but I don't agree with you.
I'm defending them.
No, I know you defend them, but I don't agree with you because I think that I agree with Kevin. Yeah, they do have a catalog of music,
and they have a
fan base. But then that's like almost saying so they don't really have to make music no more, but they are still making music.
Can I say
If they're going to still keep making music, then they need to make music that is going to sell and that people are going to care about and not forget about. Because see, Brandy and Monica, the problem with them is Brandy and Monica will go on these little tours, and then after a month or two, no more Brandy and Monica.
Like, Brandy hasn't had a world tour since Never Say Never. And
Brandy is an artist who can have a world tour.
And when you have... Listen. When you have people talk about their music, right? What albums do they mainly talk about?
The old ones.
They talk about Never Say Never and The Boy Is Mine.
The old ones. After that, they don't talk about them.
Girl,
why they don't talk about them? Because Brandy and Monica don't talk about it. And that's no shade to Brandy and Monica, but the proof is in the pudding. Just like for Kevin's girlfriend, Kelly Rowland. She comes out with something.
Wait, she's not your girlfriend?
No, I'm just saying, but that's his girlfriend more so. You know who my girlfriend is, but I'm just saying that's his girlfriend because he ride or dies for her. Just like for her. Kelly Rowland had a good thing going, especially when she came out with that dirty laundry, because she was spilling dirty laundry. I mean, she wasn't she wasn't throwing all of it on the floor, but she was throwing the majority of it on the floor. Kelly could have really taken that song and went off. And then, like Kevin said, Kelly was the host of one of the biggest shows on TV, The X Factor. Did she perform? No. Did she talk about her album? No. Did she talk about single? No. What is the point of having music out and you're on one of the biggest shows in the world and you're not even talking about it?
You know what?
Right.
You know what I do?
Everybody's that's just like when Sierra went on Wendy Williams and didn't even talk about her album. What did she do? She hula hooped. Who goes on the show and don't even talk about your album that you have on, but you start hula hooping?
Speaking of Kelly Rowland, she actually cut tour dates to do X Factor.
And that's why I said there's only one Beyonce.
Let me tell you something.
They are in their own.
Let me tell you something. I am no celebrity by far. But every time somebody asks me to do an interview, there's no way on God's green earth I'm gonna do an interview with anybody and not talk about the fucking Scorpion show. That makes no sense whatsoever. Because that's the point of them coming to me. I'm not gonna say, oh, well, you know, I'm Mikkel and I really want to do this. I'm gonna do it. Hello, I'm on this hit show on YouTube. This is where you can find us. You bitch, when I do these interviews, I am bragging my ass off. Yes, we have over 100,000 subscribers. We got this, we got all these videos, because that is what you're supposed to do. Sierra went on Wendy Williams 2 years ago and hula hooped and did not mention her album not once. Yes, and she wasn't even on the show for like 10 minutes.
What did she talk about?
A hula hoop. Wendy gave her hula hoop and she hula hooped, and then it was bye Sierra, see you tomorrow.
Exactly.
For real?
Can you imagine if Beyonce come out with an album and go on hula hoop and don't talk about her album? I would say, hello, Yvette, what the fuck is going on? What's going the fuck on? Because I know.
You said Amber, you said she need to be shot?
Who? Not literally.
I know, but like.
But for you to be a major celebrity and you're trying to, this is your bread and butter.
Your livelihood.
Right.
So why would you not go onto a show?
I know Rihanna was sitting at home laughing like this bitch is hula
hooping. In today's age, music is so bad. That you just can't do an interview. You need to do an interview and a performance.
I don't listen to today's
Shut
music.
it down.
I listen to today's
That's why Vince is doing the right thing with Tamar.
Yes.
He gets her every fucking week.
Right, but you know what?
I can't stand her either, but she looked good as shit yesterday.
No, but you know what? But you know what? Tamar has the best person on. But see, Tamar has the best person on her team, regardless if you like her or not. She got the right person on her team, because let me tell you something, that album has come and gone. It's come and gone, but Tamar is still, every time you turn around, she's performing somewhere, and she's not just performing somewhere, she's performing on Good Morning America, she's performing in this show.
Wait, that was when the album came out.
No, but she was on there.
She's still on
Good Morning America. Yes, on Ellen, performing on Ellen.
She was on Ellen.
Singing, performing.
The Grammy nomination.
Yeah, but the point is she's still performing, and she didn't just go on the album talk. They're telling Ellen, no, we're not going to come on and just talk. Okay. We're going to come on to talk and sing, because at the end of the day, we're not selling a conversation. We're selling an album. Get your life.
Get who life?
No, I'm just saying, get your literally, get your life. That's the point. Like, we're not there just to whistle it. That's like Beyonce would have been a fool if she would have turned this invitation from the Grammys down not to perform. Even though the performance was not all up to par, but this was still a good look for Beyonce because she has an album to promote.
That's right.
Amber, why you don't like Tamar? I don't like her either. Why you don't like her?
I don't like her.
Can we not talk about that on this show?
I don't want to give her any opportunity of any fucking thing on the Scorpion show.
Because she didn't get a Scorpion.
But why are you still keeping it going?
Right,
Stop
yes.
it. Stop.
Be quiet.
Now I got to edit stuff out because this is looking bad. I don't want nothing.
I didn't say anything. Who's that?
I don't want nothing bad, coming from that. Who is that?
Jared.
So yeah, let's talk about. First of all, I really don't care about none of that went on except for the soiree that Nene threw.
That bitch was geeked up like Candy said.
Yeah, Nene wasn't drunk. She actually took something allegedly. That's what I'm thinking. Because there's no way you're that drunk and you're pacing back and forth, back and forth.
Because she was trying to set the mood.
Yeah, she was trying to set the mood, trying to get the shit started.
Stop looking at my legs. Stop looking at my legs. Bitch.
Like she really went off on
that.
She's still big.
And that lingerie was ugly if you ask
her. My bitch was not fabulous.
Like she was hating on Kenya. Like why would you slam the door?
How this song get right here?
That's my phone.
That's mine. It ain't nothing on it. I mean, it's stuff on it, but it ain't nothing on it.
You can't even take a picture.
You know, I know, right? In 2010, so.
Right.
So yeah,
because ain't
ain't
no lies I tell.
About what?
All right, come
on,
Nene, stay focused,
Yeah, so Nene, she insults Kenya because Kenya's late on her blog. Nene said that Kenya was 3 hours late, which I doubt. But anyway, like y'all sitting around for 3 hours asking questions back and forth for 3 hours, bitch, bye. That gets boring after a while. And then everybody should have been drunk because I would have been drinking the whole time I've been sitting here for some fucking 3 hours asking questions. Nene, you had cruel intentions when you, what's that?
When she brought up or when Kenny came to the door?
I'm newsy about
She had cruel intentions.
Cruel intentions went from the get-go about this party. Like you're asking questions like, would you have a problem with your man being bisexual?
Right.
Would you have a problem with being around a man?
They're going to ask Marsha that. Yeah,
they're like, yeah, because Cordell, like, bitch, she didn't say Cordell's name, but why would you do that? Why would you say that and try to put that on Portia like that? Like, it was like you just wanted to just throw shade at everybody, but didn't want nobody to throw shade at you and Greg. Because who gives a fuck about what y'all do in the bedroom? Like, nobody. For real. Who gives a fuck? Talk about my freak number was 2. Bitch, bye. If your freak number is 2, you don't need to be no fucking Greg. Especially if he met you at some fucking strip club. Right. You supposed to be off the charts.
How about the question is, would you have a problem with being in the same room with somebody if they slept with your mate?
I mean, that goes on in the gay community all the time. I mean, so it shouldn't even matter. And then, like, she was just asking those questions. Like, when Nene wasn't really getting what she wanted, she's like, you know what? It's time to keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Kenya, you said that Chris and Natalie weren't really married.
Yeah,
he said that. I seen it on YouTube.
But see, the thing is, what I had a problem with, Nene, that was not her place to do that. Nene, if Nene should have allowed Chris and Natalie to say something to Kenya. That was not her place to bring that about, because look what she started.
Look what she started.
She started all, and then had the
Kenya was a dear court in his life.
People do that. And then had the audacity to then turn around and try to flip it on Kenya. You shouldn't have got up and walked towards her, bitch. What? Did you see him grab me?
Even if she did, a man, he talking about, then she gonna say on Twitter, of course he gonna protect his wife.
What?
Kenya wasn't gonna do nothing to that girl. And fucking Natalie is built like Wonder Woman. Natalie built like Wonder Woman.
Natalie looked like a badly aging Brandy. No shit. That's what she looks like to me. But Natalie, let me tell you something.
As a woman, she should have never let her husband do her dirty work anyway. Okay. She should have nipped that shit right in the butt. Like Candy did. What? Bitch, don't come for me. Right. Don't do it.
Wait, what happened? What y'all
You missed it. You super in there spitting.
Well, it had to come out. I suffered from a cold this weekend. But anyway, this is my thing. This would have never happened had Nene not instigated that fight, okay? We all knew what went on. But see, Nene, you got in Kenya's face like Kenya was the motherfucking blame. And no, Kenya wasn't the blame, bitch. You were the blame because as Chris was walking, he was talking like he wanted to address Kenya like, bitch, I don't know what medication you on. She's talking her shit. And then Natalie on the side, oh, don't backpedal now. So Kenya said, no, I'm not backpedaling. I'm forward pedaling.
That's right.
On her way to her. And then Chris grabs Kenya's arm, gets it the fuck off of me. Don't touch me. Don't you touch her. Don't you touch her.
What he should've done.
Yeah, you know, he was going off.
Don't touch her.
So then Chris pushes Brandon.
Because he high and that's why he gonna be
at the Peter jumps in. But see, Apollo didn't need to jump in it at all. But no, he was trying to save his man Peter from
Apollo jumped in.
Anybody didn't know danger at all.
Apollo still is upset with Kenya about her exposing him last. So that was his way of getting at Kenya. That was his way of getting at Kenya. Was fucking Brandon up because he couldn't hit Kenya because she's a woman. So he fucked her friend up.
That's why
Apollo don't like Kenya. Phaedra don't like Kenya. That was his way of getting at Kenya.
I don't think Kenya lied about any.
No, I don't think she did. No, I don't think she did. I don't think she did. But the thing is, see, my thing is, he's mad because she exposed, she pulled his cards out at the reunion. And he didn't like that. So there was really nothing he could do about it. And once he saw his opportunity to get to Kenya, getting to Kenya was fucking her friend up. And that's what he did. Because when you stop and think about it, what did Brandon do to Apollo? Not a damn thing. But look, so why would he go off on him like that?
Listen. You know how you try to break up a fight when you...
But he didn't try to break it up. He just went off on him.
Wait, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. Wait, pay attention to what I'm saying. You have to watch the video. You know how sometimes you try to intervene and break stuff up by you pushing them like...
No, don't push me.
But see, people do that. But then you like, since you push me, your reaction is...
Bitch, don't
the fuck off of me. First of all, that set Apollo off.
First of all,
because he hit Apollo.
Let me say something.
And that's why
Brandon. First of all, Brandon had every right. No, first of all, Brandon had every right. Brandon had. But let me tell you something. Brandon had every right to react the way he did. Why? Because he had that guy, Chris, coming at him. Peter was strong holding him too, if you really get into it. Because Peter was grabbing him and pushing him back. He was doing too much. But no, they should have went for Chris. The only thing Brandon did was don't put your hands on her. That's what he did. That's the only thing he did. He didn't throw his hands up at Chris. He didn't do anything. Peter came out of nowhere and pushed Brandon back. Why are you pushing him back? All he's doing is telling him don't put his hands on her.
Well, listen, wait,
they all jumped on him for no reason.
And I felt...
I gave it to Amber.
Oh, yeah, I did.
But the real person that really started it was that fucking Cynthia Bailey last episode on that bus when she said all that shit.
Yeah, because Cynthia, and this is why Candy is gonna curse her out till next week.
Dig all up in her shit.
I will drag you in this bitch.
Yeah, I really want Candy to punch Cynthia one good time because Cynthia's an instigator too.
And Nene had it out for Kenya from the time she walked through that hotel door and spitting the door on her face. Like Kenya was a dead court in head like
she was, and that was the first time I really felt bad. I really did because it was like the whole room was against Kenya and Brandon. That's what it really was like. The whole room, even though the whole room was against him, I just think that
Nene was just too fucking rude. Period. Saying that she looked ugly. She didn't look right. Oh, well, bitch, you could go home. Like, Nene, who the fuck do you really think you are? Like, you are a Ryan Murphy reject now, okay? You're not on Glee. You're not on A New Normal. You're only on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And let's face it, all your acting roles, you play Nene Leakes. Like, when are you going to get something else besides just playing yourself? Get over your motherfucking self. Candy offered you to be in her play. Oh, well, I don't want to go from Ryan Murphy to being in a Candy production. From what I hear, the play is doing well. It's coming out on DVD, and it would have been good to see you branch off and do something different. Like stop down everything. You got your nose all the way up here, and all you got for your name right now is The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Where the fuck is Donald Trump? Ain't nothing working out for you right now. This show, like you have to spice it up now because you ain't got shit else to do. Because once you get off of TV, people will forget about you. Real fast.
Come on, Ken.
Real fucking fast. So, bitch, eat some humble
pie.
Ooh, you tried.
Money is fucking money. Nene was acting fucking grand.
Yeah.
God don't like ugly, and He knows all your cruel intentions.
Like she really set that up to be made. Like I don't know if the producers told how to do these questions, but all of those questions were written out of shit.
And Greg Stubby ass ain't stand up and say that one word.
Wait,
you see Chuck?
You see Chuck and Monique?
They sat there.
No.
That would
Chuck
have been me
was
too.
hard behind
I'd have been like this. That's what are you doing?
Did y'all see him?
They was sitting. They was quiet as fucking mouse. I watched the whole thing like.
I really
But let me tell you something,
I really thought that was
not
gonna
like
get
this.
turned up. Like, oh, they're gonna Chuck said this about my wife. I'm thinking Apollo gonna come at Chuck.
Yeah, that all should have been.
Oh, that's who Apollo should have won.
Yes.
Okay.
Chuck and Apollo.
The little homie.
But you know what? Phaedra didn't tell Apollo. Because remember she said she wasn't going to tell
It's
him.
some shit that you're just not supposed to be telling.
He gonna see it any fucking way.
I'm not going to my husband telling him, oh, well, you know such and such.
Right.
That's girl shit.
Yeah, and Cynthia shouldn't have went into
that's
Peter
girl shit.
with fucking.
We do
But
that
guess
all
what?
the time.
Candy said I walked in and she was sitting on your lap.
And Peter lied. And see, Candy pulled Peter's cards. And Peter, he gonna say, oh, yeah,
Shut him up.
He said, wait, you ain't never seen. She said, oh, come on, Peter, we're not going to go there.
Like, I wasn't going to.
First of all, you ain't got no fucking reason to lie on you, bitch.
Exactly.
Like, why she got the. And Apollo.
Oh, God.
Apollo.
$8,000.
$8,000 because you got the money to spend it. No, those people that you stealing their IDs, they have the money to spend it. You're just stealing their money.
It's a crafting queen.
You crafty fucking queen.
Yeah, that's some queen.
How
shit.
dare you sit there and say, oh yeah, I got $3,000, $8,000 to spend in the strip club.
Everybody pays for like $3,000, $8,000.
What?
Right?
And you see,
If you spend $8,000 on a stripper, all you gotta do is call me. I'll dance for you. I need $8,000 right about now.
Hello.
Okay?
I need
Dance.
$8,000.
I will twerk until twerking goes out of style. You spend $8,000 like that, and he had the audacity to stand up and say, I got the money. I'm not spending
But wait.
I would never see Apollo work a day in a hospital.
But really, the only real husband that work on is Peter. That's the only one that we see work.
What Peter do?
No, he just owned that club. No, but that's it. We're not working. That's it.
The very first season that they was on, it was the
No, excuse me. The only one that works. No, excuse me. The only one that actually works is Todd. Yes, Candy's fiance. He worked, and Mama fucking that was the only one that was missing last night.
Ooh, yes, they was. They should have brung her.
Bitch, she like, what? Here was the question. How would you feel if your mother didn't want you to date who you want to marry?
Can you imagine?
Girl, Candy
Let me tell you
something.
something. Nene invited every fucking man. She invited Mallory ass, and she's not even supposed to be there.
For what?
Okay? She invited Portia's
career.
Portia's sister got her life, okay? Because I done got mine too.
But sit there, all you gotta do is sit there and drink and okay for the camera.
What? What are you doing? What are you just going through?
Nothing. What are you talking about?
Don't go through my wallet and don't go through my phone.
Yeah, and Apollo, girl, you out there stealing checks.
Yes.
From people that
They know they had money.
Oh yeah, allegedly. Okay. How you doing?
Allegedly.
No, we got to say allegedly.
Yeah, we got to say it soon.
Facebook got a coin, son. Okay. So look, allegedly.
Now we can sue because I need my check at the
And you do want that check, right? Wait, so what's her name?
Allegedly. Make sure
Apollo allegedly stole unclaimed tax monies and having people, claim the money and then opening up businesses with their money. And the feds was watching. What I don't get is, how are you on a successful show? How are you on a successful show like that?
Check from this show.
And you out there stealing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're getting a check. But see, what a lot of people do to capitalize off of a show is that they go to parties and host parties. Apollo, you can't even do that. Why y'all keep coming to my room, man? This how they was when I was away in Atlanta. Because I heard it, and then you going to steal my remote. You going to steal my fucking remote.
Kevin's so fucking petty. It's only a remote.
No, bitch, it's my remote, because my remote controls all of this.
So who the fuck is coming in here, Amber? Nobody.
I thought you locked your door.
Let's take
I left it unlocked, so I left it.
Well, that's what you get.
No, because I want to German hook my room up.
He did.
Stop. Let's see how long it stays like this.
All right, but go ahead.
I just want to listen.
We been talking. Come in here.
Hey, I can't watch Hoarders because y'all too fucking loud.
Did you see last night on Housewives?
No, but I heard they was rumbling.
Oh, man, you missed. And when I say rumbling, it was
Apollo
rumbling.
got his shirt tore off, and Jesus Christ.
Nene started the whole fucking thing.
And blamed it on Kenya.
And blamed it on Kenya.
She over the top
Yeah,
now,
she
for
is.
real.
It's crazy now with Nene.
Maybe Hollywood don't want to be bothered with her.
They don't want to be bothered with her
You
black
know what
ass.
I mean?
No,
That's
they
why
don't.
you a housewife of Atlanta.
Right, because Hollywood don't want nothing to do with you.
Have a seat, ma'am.
Yes, have several of those seats.
Yeah, I mean, she okay, but don't, and then she wrong about talking about that girl's daughter, because I'm going to tell you something. People who had girls and people who had boys is different. But I got a lot of both, so see y'all.
Yeah, you do. You got a lot of children. Like Jack, y'all was popping them kids out like jackrabbits. Especially Abby. They said he got 22 kids.
Bitch, don't try it. Don't
Every time we sit on the step in the summertime, Amber Jeremy, you know that's my brother. Well, damn.
He's a fucking lie.
That's your brother too?
Shut up.
So look, we gonna get up on out of here.
We ain't finna talk about them.
What? Oh, you wanna keep talking?
Yeah, I feel like we missing something.
What we missing?
Oh, can you go into the sperm bank? I don't care about
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this fight. Next week, I can't wait to see Candy go off on Peter. Because you know what, Peter waited until this fucking fight broke out for him to say, for him to say something. Because Peter ain't said nothing to Candy and them.
Everybody started going against each other.
I heard what initiated that between Candy and Cynthia is Mallory. I heard Mallory.
No.
I heard that when Candy.
It could be Mallory.
I heard that when Candy said, "I'm dragging you in this bitch," she was talking to Mal.
Well, she probably was because Mal probably came to her sister's defense.
No, they said she was coming to Peter's defense.
Well, she probably was.
And I'm shocked.
She probably was. Well, she's staying in his fucking house, ain't she?
Well, yeah.
She better come to his defense or he kick her ass out. Yeah, she was there. Her and everybody was there. Everybody was there except for Nene did. But let me tell you something. Nene knew what the fuck she was doing because Nene invited every fucking.
Well, Nene Block.
The only person that wasn't there was Mama Joyce.
Nene Block. She wrote that.
I think
she alluded to that. It wasn't. She didn't do the invite. You know, it was like like the producer.
Girl, bye.
I don't care who. I don't care who did. I don't care who invited who, bitch. Them questions. Them were questions by Nene. Okay.
And this is what you are going to do. You the fucking film nigga. You want to have your own show. Now we gonna fucking treat you like
a monkey. Wait, like a fucking circus.
You gonna be like you gonna beat your pedo, bitch. And you
everybody was there.
Dance.
Everybody was there except for Marlo Hampton. That's what they was missing.
Oh, Marlo! I would have got that shit.
You shoot better.
The reason why she's not gonna fight Marlo because Marlo is fucking fabulous.
No, because Marlo is fabulous, and Marlo would have ate that fucking PJ party up, and then he would have really been fucking
Chanel garments draping the fucking bitch. Throw these rose petals down.
Like Marlo would have came in there with her own fucking
Marlo ain't friends no more.
Really?
Did they have
we'll see why on the show.
They're gonna be on the show?
Yes, we'll see.
They was recording that?
Yeah, they had a big fight. It's all on the camera.
So. And they'll talk about over here.
And Marlo ain't gotta fucking work a day in her life, so Nene
as long as she keeps sucking old dick.
Those old dicks, I guess she will.
Let me tell you something. Marlo is one grand bitch.
I'm not mad at
One thing I'm not
you want to suck an old dick, okay?
That's not what I'm doing.
I better not ever hear about that.
Well, you just saw that you would twerk for Apollo.
But Apollo ain't old. He's not old at all.
Well, look, money is money.
But money is money, but I'm not.
You hear that, Nene? Money is money. You should have did that fucking play, Candy. Candy got fucking more money than all
y'all on that fucking show.
She can take care of all y'all and y'all husbands.
Walking around like that.
Candy don't walk around like
matter of fact, last night Candy was her last show in New York City. She was doing musical. She was doing the stage play.
As long as
Candy had legends in her fucking her play. She had not Gerald Levert because he's dead. His father, Gladys Knight.
She's good.
No, Gladys Knight didn't get picked. She had Shirley Murdoch. The final cast was Shirley Murdoch, Eddie Levert,
Portia,
Funky Dineva, her,
Portia,
Candy.
Yeah, Portia's.
Wait, Funky Dineva was in Candy play?
He sure was because that was
my mother's love.
What's Portia doing?
Funky Dineva.
Holding the curtains up?
No, Portia was up there.
Portia she was singing it too.
Well, look,
but apparently the play is doing really good.
Listen, Love and Hip Hop.
I don't watch that.
I
do. Come on, let's go. We gonna go downstairs.
What y'all gonna go get?
No, watch up there.
Well, who gonna go get you?
I'm watching wrestling up here.
He like the consumers I fucking worked with. That fake shit.
We gonna win.
What you gonna do for that thing?
Change it to Love and Hip Hop.
I don't watch that.
He don't watch it. We going downstairs to watch it, Amber.
Spectacular joint.
You got Destiny.
They're in New York.
You gonna be rude like that?
Cause that's the World Trade
Center. You know you can record wrestling.
He can record wrestling.
Turn this off.
No, tell me what to do. I've been waiting to watch this since.
Did you turn the camera off?
Oh, here, stop. The back button.
Well, he can't watch wrestling no way with the TV acting like this.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I can tell you what's going on.
He ain't about to watch wrestling.
Your 17-year-old daughter was sleeping with her teacher. How is that?
No, because if she wanted to do that, if that's what she wanted to do,
at 17. So you think it's okay that your 17-year-old daughter is fucking her teacher?
No, it's not.
So, hey, God damn it! You don't know now because you agree with her.
No. The reason why it's wrong is because
you're 24 years old fucking somebody.
We don't really know what he wants to. But he's not saying what he wants.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, oh my God, I gave up.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't.